this is Liam, the author of the Babe Ruth Bucket, Myths and Truths of Tax-Free Retirement. Welcome to the Babe Ruth Bucket podcast. Today our subject is going to be your 401k match is suspended. Now what? One of the things that has been going on since this recent pandemic, it's caused many different types of economic fallout. One of the things that it's done is it's had many companies decide they're no longer going to match your 401k. It's people, you know what, just real quickly, people always say, well, don't they have to? No, they don't. They don't have to. And I don't like when they do anyway, because all they've done is increase your tax burden. Yes? You just don't know that. Okay? Oh, they're giving me $2 match for everything I do. They're giving me 5% match everything I do. Okay, great. Do you realize that you're going to have to pay tax on that at some point? Wouldn't it be nice if they put that 5% in the Babe Ruth bucket for you that's tax-free when you get it? Okay? All right. So let's look at, if we take, let's say, for instance, it was discovered that 20% of large companies and organizations out there right now that were matching are no longer matching. Okay? A report from the Center of Retirement and Research showed that approximately 50 of those companies have completely suspended the 401k. Not just the matches, but the 401k. Okay? So 20% of the companies aren't matching anymore. Okay, and let me give you a quick example. We went to Fleming's the other day, have a steak, right? Went out to have a steak, and I said, and we like to go between. We like to go between 5 and 7, right? And because they have happy hour, right? You get a nice hors d'oeuvre and maybe get you a drink or something, you know, whatever. And they said we don't do happy hour anymore. I said, what do you mean you don't do happy hour anymore? Thanks, Mr. DeWine. They can't do it anymore because they close at 10 o'clock. They can't give you a deduction or reduction to have you come in because you're not even going to be allowed to stay past 10. Okay, so these companies, they're passing on their loss to the rest of us, right? And you can't blame them. You can't blame them at all, right? And so that becomes an issue. So that's why when you say, why are these companies with 401ks, why are they not matching it? Well, the revenue's not there. Maybe they can't do it anymore. Maybe they don't have the opportunity to do what they once did, and they can give you that incentive. Okay, so that's what's happening. So many employees are listening to what the financial experts are saying, and they're saying that if they're going to suspend that, okay, then they should also take into consideration doing some different things within their 401k. One of the things that I agree with what they tell you is to reallocate. Okay, maybe right now is not the time to be in anything risky. Okay, maybe now is some time to be in something more safe. Maybe now is time to move some of that money to cash. Maybe you shouldn't be contributing as much. Maybe you should start thinking about a different alternative, something that's going to be, probably recession-proof, or something that'll be if the market crashes. Because here's the other problem: if I'm not having, my employer's no longer contributing to my account, and the market's going down, what's happening to my 401k? Okay, all right, it's going down, so we got to be careful with that. Okay, financial experts will tell workers that an additive incentive to the employee match is savings contributions. They advise that even though there's no match, there is a cost-effective method of saving if you budget yourself, you can catch that back up. In other words, they say, okay, so let's say that now that I'm not going out past 10 o'clock, now that I'm not doing that, so that's going to bring more money into my pocket, yes? So what they're saying is that if you have additional monies coming in, then you put that extra contribution in, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so that would be a way to counter not getting the contribution from your boss. But again, that's money coming from you that's going to be taxed when you retire. So you have to understand. I would suggest totally different. I would suggest that you take any additional funds and maybe put that in a different type of avenue, like a Babe Ruth bucket, where you would have tax-free monies at some point. Okay, and have living benefits go along with it. The one thing that I like about if a person's finances have not been impacted by the pandemic. Okay, but the people that are I guess it would be this way. The people that are making the decisions about your 401k are treating it as if it's a permanent situation. Okay, then it's time to review your strategy. Yes, all right. It's time to look back and say, okay, they're not going to participate in this anymore. They're pushing me in this direction. Okay, maybe I should rethink what I'm doing entirely. Okay, and again, that's why I think the Babe Ruth bucket is a good thing to look into, because it allows you to become your own contributor, your own controller of your destiny, right? You control it, you have it, you can leave the company, take it with you, do whatever you want, okay? And it's tax-free, so those are good options to have, okay? So again, if your 401k match is suspended, what do you do? I would highly recommend you look at reallocating what you're doing and possibly changing the direction that you're going. This may be a good thing, not a bad thing. Again, thanks for watching the Babe Ruth Bucket podcast. I'm Liam. You can catch us at 866-848-7688. You can catch us on our website at lcitaxfreeretirement.com, or you can get us on. You can email me at theliamgroup@gmail.com. Thanks so much.